Allah said in Quran chapter 2 verse number 143 that we have made you a just nation. It's actually very important that whatever we do, we try to strike a balance. If you're angry, you have to ensure that you do that in moderation. If you're sad as well, you have to make sure you do that in moderation. Do not over exaggerate and do not also do too little. So you have to ensure that you are always in the middle. So understand that both your conscience and your religion demands that you are just, which means that you should neither exaggerate nor understate, neither go into excess nor do too little. So whoever seek happiness should be just. If you seek happiness, if you seek an everlasting happiness, you just have to be just. Exaggeration in our dealing, based on the principles of Islam, exaggeration in our dealings with others is unacceptable. And the best course of action is the middle course, because in this case, you are neither too extreme from both ends. When you are happy, you do that in moderation. When you're sad, you do that in moderation. Likewise, when you are angry or bitter, you have to ensure you do that in moderation so you don't end up regretting. So, like I said, the best course of action is the middle course. Whoever follows his desire will likely magnify the importance of any given situation. Because there are cases where just because you are over happy, or just because you are over sad, or because you are over angry, you might react in a way that you might not be happy at the end of the day. And that's why someone said that when you are angry, do not say anything. And when you are happy, maybe something that you've been expecting for a very long time just happened, or you just heard a very good news, do not make promises within that particular time, because you might end up making promises you will not be able to fulfill. Okay, so whoever follows his desire will likely magnify the importance of any given situation, always making a big deal out of nothing. So you might feel jealous if you are not careful in this regards, and likewise you might feel angry if you are not careful as well in this regard. So living, in Islam, we don't believe in hearsay that this is what someone say according to what this person say, because sometimes this might not just be true. So living according to hearsay and superstition is prohibited completely in our religion, Islam. Someone just came and told you that this is what I heard about you, that somebody said that this person said something like this. So you can say something like this. And likewise superstition. Both of these are completely prohibited in the religion of Islam. So more often than not, you will fear what will happen. More often than not, we've had cases where you see people making big things out of nothing. They are so worried about the future that is not even here yet. So here is something you should do. Here is something that you should try to do. When you fear something in life, when you fear something is about to happen, or when you fear something, imagine the worst possible scenario, and then you just calm yourself. You just feel that, okay, yeah, you'll just be happy, you'll just be okay. So when you fear something, imagine the worst possible outcome taking place, and then train yourself to feel prepared with whatever situation that you find yourself. If you do this, you will find that you have saved yourself from apprehensions and superstitions that will otherwise be caused by much grief. Because so many times we've seen that people getting worried over matters that have not even happened yet, that are not even before you. So for whatever situation that you think might likely happen, or that is happening, or that is just about to happen, lend your attentions to each matter in proportion to its importance, because there are matters obviously aren't even important, but too many times we tend to give it too much priority, and because of that, it will only cause us to grieve, it will only cause us to get angry unnecessarily and react in a way that we will just end up regretting. So you have to give your attention to every matter in your life in proportion to its importance. Because obviously there are matters that are not important, but we always try to give these matters. We always try to give too much attention and too much importance to some of this, neglecting the things that even matter. So in any situation, do not exaggerate mountains from molehills. Rather, keep in mind your objectivity and fairness in whatever it is that happens. I'm going to end this conversation by remembering, telling one of the hadiths of Prophet Muhammad that says, "Love those who love you in due moderation." Okay, love those who love you in due moderation, for perhaps a day will come where you will abhor them, and hate the one whom detests you in due moderation, for perhaps the day will arrive when you will love him. So if you hate someone, you have to do that in moderation, because eventually, who knows, somehow you might end up loving them. They might end up becoming your best friend, or maybe your business partner, or someone you might even end up working with, or that you can't even do without in the nearest future time. Likewise, if you love someone, Prophet Muhammad advised us that we should do that in moderation, because you don't know how the future will be. Who knows, perhaps you might end up abhorring them and detesting them, and not even want to react or interact with them in the nearest future time. So do not overshare your secret with someone, even if you love them, because who knows how the future will be, and then you just end up regretting. And likewise, do not overhate someone, because eventually, who knows, something might happen, and both of you might become friends. Assalamu alaikum.